Kins, I mean, really, there we were, just sort of looking at the book and going, what's true, what's not? Piers batted back some stuff. Now more drama. There are cynical people over here who think it's not an error, but a marketing ploy. Thoughts?
I mean, what an expensive marketing ploy. I think in this particular case, this has backfired excruciatingly on Harry and Meghan if they did, through a third party, have anything to do with this book. And Omid Scobie has admitted that he's close to some friends that he has in common with Meghan Markle. No invite for Christmas, but the good thing is Thomas Markle would love to see them for Christmas, so maybe that's an option for them. Omid says that he never wrote these words in the book, so he has no idea how this ended up in this Dutch translated.
So we have to be really careful for legal reasons this morning, and this is important from the lawyers as well. The book was already released across the world, but apparently out of nowhere, and late last night it transpired that in the copy published by Xander in Holland, the name of a member of the royal family, potentially two as well, that just in this morning, were released, and actually there they were in the transcript. Omid Scobie says he never wrote those. The publishing company have no idea. How the hell did it happen then? Am I missing the point?
I don't know. I don't know how it happens. I think I really couldn't tell you. Either Omid's lying and there was a copy. I don't know how you write the story without revealing, because why, like Harry and Meghan in the Oprah Winfrey interview, what's the objective? What's the point of telling the story without having, the courage to go all the way and explain what the exact circumstances are, what was said, was it innocent? Was it an innocent joke that somebody misinterpreted? Omid doesn't go into those details, so it's hard to wrap around what exactly the point is. So I don't know, either he's lying, but right now, today, he's saying that he never put anybody's name in the book and he has no idea how that could have happened, and that it's an error in translation. So someone saw something that wasn't there.
Rosie, an error in translation.
I think what Kinsey's hinting at is that we don't understand how it's just this one edition that had the names in it. And Kinsey, this leaves the royal family in a pretty awful situation, really. They've already dealt with that specific claim at the time of the Oprah Winfrey interview, and we'll remember that statement that recollections may vary. This throws up so many questions again that the royal family have done their best to sort of move away from. Again, about, is there racism in the family? If so, who was it? Was it racist? Was it not? How do you think they're going to try and manage this?
Yeah, and don't forget, I mean, railroaded poor lady Susan Hussey. I mean, they acted so quickly, so swiftly, and so aggressively. Yeah, as soon as those accusations happened, and I do think that was a direct reflection of the way that the world responded to the Oprah Winfrey accusations. So how will they respond to this? I believe it's going to be never complain, never explain again. I think that there are so many errors that have been pointed out in Omid's book so far. It's so clearly from a one-sided perspective that people are really critical of it. And I believe that they are probably in a much safer space today going up against someone like Omid Scobie than they were several years ago in the middle of the George Floyd riots, when, race was so polarizing here in the United States at the time of the Oprah Winfrey interview. I don't think this is going to have as much of a negative effect as it did back in 2021.
Kins, I'm with Rosie. I think what the royal family will do is what they've always done, which is keep stum. But I have to say this. I mean, it's easy to look at that book and go, what was it, Harry and Meghan? Is it just Omid Scobie making money? Royal commentators write books the whole time. He has been proven to be a liar. Our own Piers Morgan wrote an extraordinary article yesterday when he said that in the book he's mentioned 4 times, and it says, and I've said it twice already this morning, I make no bones about it, it said that Omid Scobie reported that when Piers Morgan was fired from, left, I should say, Good Morning Britain and ITV, like we all do, that actually he was congratulated in a phone call by Queen Camilla. He looked straight down the camera and he went, I can categorically tell you that never happened. So Omid Scobie, I wouldn't be putting much store in what Omid Scobie believes, and it does, but it's what Rosie said. One country, after it's been published, that's weird. weird.
Omid Scobie, the Jesse Smollett of royal commentary. I get it. You know, not all of us are Harry. Piers Morgan is not going to pick up the phone and think he's talking to Greta Thunberg. Okay, he knows that he's not talking to Queen Camilla. I agree that this is all very wild. I also agree that how convenient, what wild, press this guy is getting, and people that are just kind of relatively into this, the soap opera, they're going to pick up this book because of this chaos.